Yo, Grand Prosperous Rising, my people. And hopefully with a good connection and good sound here. Yeah, it seems so. All right, let's do this. So first and foremost, we got two pairs that we're looking at and we're keeping our eyes on this morning. And it's EJ and it's gold. Bullish on both of them, so I'm waiting for the reversal. But I just want to get some confirmations. We got 9 minutes until London session opens, and somewhere around just 5 minutes pre-London or into London, we should see these things turns. But first, we want to see, like, when it comes to EJ, I want to see it sweep and take out this low here. Doesn't have to, but it would be nice if it did. Sorry for that. Just gonna mark out some areas here so we don't have to have all these Fibonacci lines here clogging up our sites. So as you guys can see, just pre-London now, we have EJ dipping into the sweet spot. I got trade going on already on this one, but we have a perfect re-entry situation here. And just to take it from the top down quickly before London opens up, we created a top here. What I want you guys to do when you look at this here, don't see this thing here as a top. All right, see this here just as liquidity. All this here is just pure liquidity. Don't look at this as a market structure top. And why? Because this is a pure liquidity sweep. So market made its way into this wick, just barely dipped into it, pull back, and then you see this wick here, grabbing liquidity from all these lows here, all the buyers here, taking out some stop losses, of course. And now it's pushing further. It took out this temporary high that we had here. Took it out, created a new high. Now we took that one out again. So we're creating a nice bullish structure here. Structures like this are a little bit difficult to predict because, like I said, we have this liquidity wick here. So market might want to get in like 50% into this wick and then turn. But fundamental factors makes me bullish on this trade, and that is that we have a Japanese yen that is, they don't want to increase interest rates. It seems like they basically, it looks almost like they're giving up on the Japanese yen because they're not doing anything to really save it. They're focusing more on like boosting the economy rather. So and when you boost the economy, you do it on the expense of the currency. So the yen is going down. We have it here. Looks like it's going to go much further down. And then we have our EJ that is looking beautifully bullish. And right now we have that beautiful dip just before London session that I love to see. The EJ does so often, goes down, grabs liquidity, and then pushes up. So as I said, I'm looking for the turn, but I would love to see market come down, take out this low, and then from there we find an entry. But we'll see what happens. That is for EJ. So we're letting it go for a couple of minutes. We're letting it be for a couple of minutes and we just see what it does. Worst case scenario, we will have to catch an entry from it breaking this top. We'll see. But with that said, we're looking at gold. Gold, we have a slightly different scenario, but similarly. So we have Asian low here at 2406 approximately, 2406.5. And as you see right now, market is targeting it. So what I can imagine happen right now is, and here's the thing when it comes to gold. Gold has been very bullish. I called out this trade last week. It was a beautiful one. But right now, I'm starting to see some bearish tendencies on the bigger picture. So we might actually experience a deeper pullback. If we look at the weekly first, what happened is we got this beautiful engulfing candles here, engulfed nicely. Then we got, then this week started with creating an all-time high, and then what? We directly rejected that zone and wicked back down again. So we have created this nice reversal wick here right now, where market just grabbed liquidity that is on top here, all the sellers stop losses, and now it looks like it wants to push further down. We have still 3 days left of the week. We have imbalance here to fill. So I would love to see this thing come down at least. Let me mark this thing out properly. Let's get it in red. Boom, like that. Here's the closing from last week. We have this one. We can remove this. We can remove this as well. This is the zone I'm looking at right now. So market might want to go come and dip all the way down to 23.79, and then from there we'll see if it wants to continue further down and do a proper pullback, or if it wants to move up from there. So with that in mind, we need to see how market reacts now when it takes out Asian low. Does it have that volume to continue down further, or does it want to reverse from there and come and test the true day? We'll see. The way things are looking right now, it looks more like it would want to reverse and do a little push before dipping further down, if it goes further down. Why is that? Because we had this dip just now pre-London, and most often when you have these things pre-London, you will see things turn on London. And right now it's inside this liquidity vicinity, this vicinity of liquidity. So we'll see how it reacts now in 2 minutes when London opens. We might catch a beautiful entry on this one. But just one thing, don't jump into anything too quick, especially not gold, because we know gold loves to wick people out and does some crazy moves. So you can easily just start to push down, take out this sell side liquidity from Asia low, and then start pushing up. If it pushes up now when London opens, then we need to see how it reacts to true day before we do anything. So this is the true day open. What is true day? True day is the first candle of the day Eastern time, and that is a zone that market respects a lot. So market tends to come back and test that level, especially in the during London session. All right, so we have these two that we keeping our eyes on. EJ is starting to look nice and bullish. Have a nice rejection wick, exhaustion wick. The more I look on this one, the more bullish I am. The only thing is that I see the possibility of this thing getting lower into this fair value gap, taking out these lows. There's so much liquidity resting here. And then we got this whole imbalance candle here also. So this is why I'm not jumping into anything yet. So we watch. I mute myself for a little bit, and then we watch, and if I see anything, I'll mute myself again. Oh, if any questions, type it in the chat box. Guys, I think we're gonna stay put a little bit on EJ. I'm taking my prediction back. Why is that? Is because we got so much liquidity resting under these lows, and then we got the stop loss cluster that is down here is massive. We got 4.7% of all stop losses down here. That's a massive chunk of liquidity. So if we look on a bigger time frame, on a larger time frame, and remember, market makers are always looking on a bigger time frame. They look on the daily and the weekly. If we look at that, then it's a perfect setup to just push the market down a little bit, take these stop losses, and then push up from there. They don't even have to push it down there. If these stop losses are sell orders. So if they want to dump the market will automatically push down to here to grab this liquidity, and then from there reverse. So I'm seeing a high possibility the market wants to come down and dip back into this fair value gap here, which will present let me see, boom, which will present a perfect re-entry opportunity on this trade here. We have a fair value gap there. We have all these stop losses. Everybody that bought here have stop losses underneath these lows. All these stop losses will get triggered. All these people will get liquidated, and then you'll see this thing reverse. And the market sentiment is very bullish on EJ right now. So we'll see. This is what I see on the bigger perspective. But right now we are here taking out Asian low and dipping into this fair value gap. So we'll see how market reacts to that. But yeah, I will not jump into anything right now. I need some clear confirmation before we do anything, because you guys know EJ for me is like, that is no scalping. Gold for me is scalping. EJ for me is day trading, swing trading. That's where I look at the bigger moves. So we're letting this one run for a little bit and see what happens. Gold on the other side has not taken out Asian low yet. Market is a little bit chill right now. It dipped into this wick. So grab some of the liquidity here, painted 50% of it, push back up, and it's now testing the true day. So there's a big chance that we have actually a sell opportunity here from the true day. Like I said, on the bigger perspective, we are bearish right now for the moment on gold. But before anything happens, or before we do anything, we gotta get confirmations on this. Right now, the market is in a state where it can basically do anything. We need more confirmations before we can say where it's going to go. There's no clear directions on the market right now. So we watch a little bit more. Yo, shout out to everybody supporting the stream, all the likes, support. We love that. Appreciate it. Back to gold again. So, Ethereum, it taken out Asian low, seems to be disqualified by now. Too bad actually, because if it would have taken out Asian low, we would have had a beautiful buy entry. Now it's making its way back into this order block that you see here. And we're just gonna stay put. Honestly, like the thing is like this: never chase the market. So if you're not quite sure of what's happening right now in the moment, and you like basically trying to figure it out, just let the market do its thing. Wait, stay put. Worst case scenario, you don't catch any trade. Rather don't catch a trade than take a losing trade, right? For all my people in the prosperous community, we know that very well by now. So, oh, y'all know that very well by now. So. But for the new viewers, we patience, like I'm always saying, money flows from the impatient to the patient. So just be patient, wait for your opportunity in the market to occur. All right. So we staying put right now. I just want to see what gold does inside this order block that it is in right now. If it just if it is in here to grab liquidity and then to dump further, or if it actually wants to break through and start showing some bullish character. That is that for gold. For EJ that we've been watching, this thing, honestly, guys, it looks so bearish. I want to see it take out this low here. That's not only the Asian low, it's actually also the market structure on the 50-minute and the hourly time frame. So I think it was on the hourly. Let's see. Yep. Higher high, pull back. So I want to see it. Let me zoom in a little bit so you guys see what I'm talking about. Higher high, pull back. So I want to see it take out this low. And then on that pullback, we actually might even get a sell down here. But I don't know if I'm going to take that sell because I don't like to counter trend trades. I'd rather wait for market to come all the way down to my levels, the levels that I'm looking at, the stop loss cluster down here and all this liquidity that we have, and then enter here. Because if we get this situation and we enter from here, oh my God, guys, we have a beautiful, massive buy opportunity. That is like an all-in trade, A++ setup. But right now, there's no A+ setups that I'm looking at. So the only thing that might present itself soon is gold. So we'll wait a little bit more. 1 2 1 2. We had some electricity problems here. Power went off in the whole building, but we seem to be back. Looking at a gold that is flying. Remember what I said, don't chase the market. I can only speak for myself, but me personally, right now, I'm not feeling the markets really. I'm waiting for like some more serious confirmations because it feels like it can do anything right now. So we had once, I don't even want to call this an opportunity because it didn't even take out the Asian low, which it should have. So the next opportunity that would be and present itself is if market comes back now, retests this order block. Let me zoom in a little bit. If market comes back down and retests this order block, as you see it, just as I marked out here, then that will be an opportunity for us to buy the market. If it doesn't, if it continues upwards, Asian high will be an opportunity to sell the market. All right. If it takes out Asian high, we might see a nice, beautiful reversal, a sell. So that is the two opportunities we are looking at right now, if nothing changes. And selling Asia would the Asian high would be maybe in an hour from now or something. It depends on what volume we have in the market, but I'll take a while. So that one I will definitely call it out in if I do it, if I see it, and if I get into it, I will call that out in the Prosperous Telegram. If you ain't in the Prosperous Telegram, make sure you join it. It's in my bio or in the description below. Yeah, but that's it. EJ still messing around down here. It's not looking very strong. Has actually built a support here, but yeah, right now I don't know. Very double-sided on this one. And that is how it is. You know, sometimes you just don't have trades, and sometimes you just pop up all the time. You see things all the time, and when you don't have them, you don't have them. Relax, watch the markets, do something else, study. Let me know if you guys see something in the chat. Or let me know if you guys are in something also, in any trades in the chat. CAD has created a nice structure. AUD CAD, AC. Very interesting. right, so as you see, we have the situation here with the with gold that I spoke on earlier. The market comes back and retests this order block, and it's exactly what it's doing right now. I want to see it dip a little bit lower, around 38.2. So that would put it at about 24.17 ish, maybe even all the way down to the sweet spot. So I'm waiting. I'm staying put a little bit more with the risk of the market running away from us. But we'd rather catch that discounted entry. If you are eager to jump into the market, you can start scaling in. I'm staying put a little bit more, looking to see what the market does. We have a beautiful pullback. And remember what I said, if market runs away, it does. Never FOMO into it. This is how you lose money. And that's what the market makers want. They know that FOMO and greed is like the biggest pushers of retail traders. Remember, first and foremost, remember that we retail traders, we non-institutional traders are the liquidity in the market. We are the liquidity that the market makers are seeking to take out. They need us to make money. All right, so money flows from us retail traders to the institutional traders. So they know that FOMO and greed is a strong driving force, and they want to trigger it by us, or trigger our FOMOs and trigger our greed with any means possible, necessary. So it will make fake pushes. It will push down, and we make fake pushes. It will push down. We'll see what happens now. But I would love to see market come down to the sweet spot, if not at least to the 38.2, and maybe start scaling in from there. We got 38.2 is at 24.17, and then we get the sweet spot at 24.15. So we got about 16 pips in between. So I could, yeah. If it comes down to 24.17, I will start scaling in a little bit into this trade, and then add positions as we go a little bit lower. But I'll say this also: if we break 24.13, this trade is obsolete. This trade is not good anymore for the moment. Then we have to look. We have to lick our wounds and look at another opportunity. But right now, we just stay and put a little bit more to see what happens. And like I said, if it runs, it runs. And yeah, man, I agree. BTC Rocket. I'm in a BTC trade. This is for my TikTok viewers. I saw somebody commenting about BTC Rocket. Yeah, I'm bullish on BTC as well. On the bigger perspective, I'm in a buy, as you can see here. I caught it at 66,300, but I think that we're gonna see a pullback first before we go anywhere further, anywhere higher. I'll see a little pullback, maybe down to this little midterm order block here, and then push further from there. We'll see. But I'm holding this one for a little bit more. And in the meantime, I was bearish on Egypt, but I gotta say, this thing is looking more and more bullish now. The more I look at it, the more bullish it gets now. It has switched, and this is how it is. Things change. This is why you wait to get confirmations. So why I'm bullish now is, first and foremost, the market sentiment is very bearish on EJ, which means institutional traders, of course, see that. There's a lot of selling going on from retail traders, us retail traders on EJ. So institutional traders see that, of course, and pushes the market in the opposite direction. Second thing is, you see these wicks. These wicks are beautiful. This is like a beautiful bullish confirmation. We have made it on top of the EMA on the 20-day EMA on the hourly. On the 50-minute, we are testing it right now. So if we manage to close above this and show support above the 20-day EMA on the 15 as well, We might actually enter a buy trade here. This London session did not present anything ASAP for us, but for those that wait, golden opportunities will always come. Those that don't wait get liquidated. So we just see what happens now here. Gold is pushing a little bit. Let's see. Come on down, baby. I know you want to get down here. Grab some. And when you grab some, we grab some. So we wait a little bit more. Opportunity might present itself anytime soon, but we stay put. Let me know if anybody's in any trade yet. If you see something that I don't see. All right, my people. So one thing popped up from nowhere. I almost forgot that I was looking at EU as well. I'm entering EU now. So Euro USD, I'm entering it with a small lot. Small, but basically half of what I'm using normally. My stop loss depends on how I want to risk this thing. Either going for a small move, aggressive, then you have an 8 pip stop loss at about 1.08550, or you're going for a bigger move, then you have a bigger stop loss at 15 pips at about 1.08480. All right. So these are the two different stop losses I'm looking at. You pick and choose. Let's do like this. Remember to use proper risk management. Bro, give me typ... I've not followed på EJ.
Yes.
Den här börjar se väldigt fucking bullish ut.
Musik.
Guys, I'm going in. I'm starting to scale in on EJ. This thing, the more I'm looking at it, the more it has reversed. And first and foremost, what's convincing me are these wicks. So now I'm just looking to get it at as discounted as possible. But this is not an A++ setup. So don't go all in. Don't go bananas on this trade. And stop loss is underneath these lows. I would set it at 169.380 is where I'll put it. All right. I would say risk a quarter of your regular risk. So if you risk it, and if your normal risk is 1%, put 0.25% on this trade. You can add a little bit if we go deeper down. Gold is still stalling around here. But it's getting very close to an entry here. Not yet though. Not yet. At least me, I'm not yet in gold. I'm waiting for it because it looks like it wants to go a little bit deeper. Push a little bit deeper into this order block. Here, this here is an order block. Is a order block zoom into. When you see accumulation like this, you know there's a lot of unfilled orders in there. And that's juicy for the market to get in and grab. All right, so we're basically at the 24.17 level that I spoke on. We're almost there, 6 pips away from it. If and when we hit it, I open a small first position, very small. I'm talking about risk 0.1%, 0.2%. Then I just want to see how it reacts inside here, and I might add positions, accumulate. So I opened my first position, like I said, and this one was 0.15%. So it's a very small position. And why I'm getting in with such a low position first is because, like I said, we need to get a reversal confirmation. We have one confirmation already, and that is that we are inside this order block. Market should definitely react from it, but we need to see more than that. have my stop loss at 24 13.80. Sorry, I will correct that. I'll actually put it at 24.13. It's quite a big stop loss. This is why I went in so small on this first position. 24.13. Sorry, 24.12.80. This is my stop loss. Boom. There. And along the way, so next level I'm looking to scale in from is the 50%. So I'm at about 24.15.50 is my next level to scale in. 24.15.60. And the nice thing with scaling in is like you build up your position as this is the way institutional traders trade, just on a bigger time frame. You build up your position, but in the same time, if market now runs away, yeah, you are on the trade. You don't need to feel that FOMO that, oh, you totally missed the trade. And my prosperous people, y'all know that I'm always talking about the psychological factors, because a lot of people saying that trading, that you're trading against the market or you're trading with the market, whatever. But I'm always saying you're trading against yourself. You're in the market battling yourself. It's a mental game. You know your strategy, you know your game. Now it's just a mental battle for you figuring out, like being patient enough to wait for your entry and being disciplined enough to stick to your plan. And after 6 years in trading, I can tell you, all winning and profitable and prosperous traders, I know that's their game. That they all have that mental edge, that they are patient. They don't have that urgency of rushing into the market. All right. So we want to be one of those. We'd love to see market come down to 24.15, even to test the true day that we have here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna mark this thing here out. Wait. See if I can get this thing. Oh, this is beautiful. The fib was even more beautiful on this swing here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. If we're coming down to and testing true day, that is an A++ setup. We'll just build up this trade. So I'm gonna keep my small position that I have right now. And I don't even think I will add along the way here. I will just wait for market to come down and test true day. And on that one, I will have a different stop loss. I consider this two different trades. So this is the first trade we took. Stop loss 280. Boom, there. Sorry, 24.12.80. Oh. Damn. Everything's red. We don't like that. Ja, guys,